In life, you cannot go 100% all the time. Sometimes you gotta impress them. Now let them impress you. But a lot of us don't have that off button. A lot of us are just going in one narrow direction, on mode, impress mode. And that tends to never show you how, if a person likes you, because it's like somebody who uses money to gain friends. They don't really know if people like them because they keep giving and never give them space to give back. Right? So the next thing that happens is that not only are you not manipulative, it allows you to also see whether or not you're in a relationship that's one-sided. It allows you to see the dynamics of the relationship, the truth of the relationship. If it's manipulative and you stop putting effort, you'll notice it'll start to become clear the type of person you're dealing with. Because manipulative people only get self-soothed when you react to them in the way that they want to. If you stop putting effort, stop trying to react to them, it'll reveal to you a person's true nature, right? And last but not least, your relationships will be more genuine. A lot of the times, we tend to attract relationships where it's not authentic, where we, like I said earlier, we manipulated them into liking us, right? They may like us because maybe you're playing these games. They may like us because maybe you're putting them in competition with you. They may like us. Possibly because you're giving them things, and so they're only there because of what you're providing, right? Some guys may, for example, like I've known guys that they're only in a relationship because of the sex, right? And if the woman is not going above and beyond to please the guy's not going to be there. And so, or some guys are only in a relationship because they know that they provide the woman money and they provide the woman a certain lifestyle, and so they have to consistently keep this up. And part of them feels like maybe their relationships are not real. The solution to that is stop putting effort. Stop giving them so much. In fact, have a period where you stop giving them, you stop, for example, like it's almost like if you take your girl on vacation a lot, stop taking her on vacation. See what happens. See what happens, right? It'll reveal the quality of the relationships that you have. The problem is that a lot of people are afraid that maybe the relationships they have are not real. It's like a guy who's famous and only uses his fame to get women, right? That guy will be afraid to not tell people how famous they are, right? In case they don't like them. A lot of us hide under that, hide under effort. Not putting effort reveals how people truly value us. Right? It's like I knew a guy who was only friends with ours because he was providing us weed when I was younger, right? And as soon as he stopped providing us weed, I remember we stopped inviting him. I know I'm an asshole. I mean, I was young people. Come on, man. I'm sorry. I look back and I realize he was in that type of situation where he was providing us weed and he was hanging out with us. And I could feel that was his way of getting people to like him. But the problem is that it puts him in a situation where he doesn't know who truly likes him. Right? And so you don't have authentic relationships. By the way, if you're gonna apply these strategies, if you think you try too hard to impress people and they don't like you back, click in the description down below and book a call with me. And I'll show you whether or not, and you'll tell me the situation, and I'll let you know whether or not you're trying too hard in those situations. What you're doing that makes you look creepy, and what you should stop doing to give off a chilled vibe. There are some people, honestly, that all I need to see is see them talk or hear their situation and say, okay, this is what you're doing, right? Because most people in your life will never tell you the truth. You know, they don't want to offend you. Father Alex doesn't know you. I'll tell you the truth. Okay. So click on the description down below, work with me one-on-one. And there you'll be able to talk to me. I talked to like 5 clients today. So I'm available and I am real and I exist. So click on the description down below or else I'm closing the channel. Let's continue with the video. And so this reveals who's real or not. This reveals who really likes you or who doesn't. Where a lot of us will prefer to just stay in denial. Some people will prefer to think people like them and live in that denial rather than see the truth and realize that, look, man, most of your relationships are not real. If you want to see that, stop trying. And from there, then you could build genuine relationships. And that's the point, man. I just feel like in life, it's okay to try hard, but there are moments when you have to stop because that's how you reap your benefits. You plant things and then you leave it. right? You do the effort, you develop self-love, you become happy from within, and then you let people like you. You just allow. If you like me, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine, right? Because I did everything that I could. The Bhagavad Gita says you're entitled to the labor, but not the fruits of your labor.
And the next thing is that you look more real. When you put effort, when you really try to impress people, you just look more fake. It feels like a robotic, like when you meet people that are really trying to impress you, that are trying to act a certain way, you can sense the fakeness. Humans have a good feel for this. It's almost like how humans have a good feel for people who have autism, right? You don't have to see them exactly talk, but you can sense through the nonverbal cues when somebody has like a developmental disorder. It's actually a real thing. And so humans have a BS detector, especially when they don't like you too much. They can sense your BS more. It's almost like when somebody's in love with a manipulator, but the people who are not in love with the manipulator can see their BS. When you stop putting effort, you're gonna look more real, and also you can see their BS more. Like honestly, and the thing is that by you putting less effort, there's a sense of coldness that emanates from you, and that coldness is not negative. It's a type of coldness that looks confident and that makes people want to impress you more, right? It's a coldness you sense when you first meet people and you want to impress them. It's like a military general where his coldness makes you want to see him smile, right? And above all is that it shows people you have another side, right? Being able to go from caring one day and actually act, if you actually act like you don't care, for example, the next, and you interview people and see their reaction, how you acted, they'll tell you you acted differently. And they'll sense another side to you. It's almost like where I'll meet people one day, they're talkative, and the next day they're a little bit cold. Not too cold, but cold enough for you to sense it. What I notice, at least for me, it shows like I act a little bit more, like at least a part of me tries to impress them more. That's how I react, right? And the thing is that people need to see that there's a side of you that shows that you care, but then there's a side of you that doesn't give a fuck. And the only way for them to sense that is for you to show it sometimes. And I always tell people, you show this side when they're not putting effort, right? Put the least effort side of you when you're sensing that they're not doing it. You give people a taste of their own medicine, and you also apply this in the beginning, and then you ramp up your effort as they're showing you that, right?
This is Alex from Mindful Attraction. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, okay? Take care.
All right, guys, we're going to have a brief intermission so that I can tell you guys about our new bundle that we're doing where you guys can purchase all of my courses and get it at a discount. So this bundle is pretty much the bundle where you could just buy all of my courses. You could buy Nice Guy, which is a training course on how to come across more assertive, how to come across more confident, how to not give off nice guy vibes. You guys can get access to Dark Game, which is my full dating course on how to meet women in different scenarios, how to attract women, how to make sure you don't come across as creepy, and essentially how to act like a man and not act like a doofus, to be quite honest with you. And you get all of these bonuses, which is the bonuses of Dark Game, the bonuses of Practical Mastery, which is about how to master a skill, Social Mastery, which is how to master your social life, and the Laws of Human Nature, which is a book club videos that I had dissecting Robert Greene's book. All of this is naturally at around naturally is at $346, but you guys can purchase this bundle and get it at what's the price again? Get it at $238 pretty much. So you guys can purchase it right now. It's a money back 30-day money back guarantee. It's a good way to, rather than just buying them individually and paying extra, you guys can just purchase everything at a discount price. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm giving you a lot of information at the same time. That makes me kind of scared because a lot of times people don't do the things that I teach when you get too much information. But I've gotten too many requests to do this, so I'm just satisfying you guys. Purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle. All right, let's continue with the video.